Hi, welcome to my channel. I wanted to jump on and discuss judging. And when it comes to judging, this is pertaining to judging ourselves and judging others. Everybody out there knows that critic inside of your mind that judges everything you do. Everything. And you'll do something and you'll sit back and think about, did I do the right thing? How did I look? Or is it right? And we tend to be so hard on ourselves, especially if we were raised by parents who were extremely strict or extremely critical. And so we have picked up that particular trait, and it has moved on with us in our adult life. And when I tell you, it is destroying us and our power. Gosh, it's so terrible. Before we get into this, I want to take a brief silence, a brief time of stillness, just for you to take time out and apologize to yourself for being so judgmental and critical and hard. And just take this time to embrace the inner child within yourself and allow yourself to be vulnerable in this moment and just embrace yourself and just allow yourself the time to grieve, really, for being so hard on yourself and judging yourself and being so critical. And then tell yourself, when you're done, that's not your fault. And that you forgive yourself. And you are ready to start brand new. This is the first day of the rest of your life. This is so beautiful. And the good thing about this is we have a full moon coming in that will assist in ushering the energies to assist in purging out this particular energy, because it is no longer serving us. It is destroying us subconsciously, and we had no idea. But we have shined awareness on judgment, on these judgmental thoughts, on this critic. And now it's time to shift this critic into our best friend, our number one fan. Shift the whole dynamic of the relationship between yourself and the judgmental thoughts or the inner critic, whatever you want to call it. Today is the day that we are releasing or transmuting this particular energy, and I am so overjoyed. People make it so hard on each other. It is crazy. Gosh. And listen, I am totally guilty of judging. Wow. I mean, I was a judger. I would judge everything in my reality, judge me, until I was able to decipher this energy, break it down, and transmute it. And it changes everything. Number one, you get your confidence back. Number two, you get your happiness back, because the inner critic is never happy. It's never ever happy. It doesn't think that you're good enough. So it's going to be the driving force in your energetic field for more and more and more, because it has this fake persona in its mind that is something judging it. Now, I know a lot of us have, we all have grown up in religious backgrounds, and that judgment energy was extremely big in that particular setting. So it was nothing to be judged and it was nothing to be judged. But Now's the time for us to stand in our power and allow the adult, the parents within us to shine through and allow our inner child to rest. A lot of people say kill it, or I say let it rest, because it has been running things all of our lives. We have to get to a place where we are standing in our sovereignty and being a mature parent to ourselves, a mature adult, and stop these patterns. So whenever you catch yourself judging yourself, don't judge yourself for judging yourself. Just kindly say to yourself, hey, we're doing things differently now, and everything is okay. And you are a divine being created by God. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And as long as you are learning, you are doing the right thing. So every time you find yourself judging, just give yourself a compliment in that area where you were judging yourself. And soon the energy will completely shift. You will no longer hear the inner critic. You will only hear beautiful things, beautiful gestures, you'll become your higher self. And that's what that is what our goal is. That is the method to our madness. Now, when it comes to judging other people, it is only fear. It is fear. It is the inner child within us that is saying, I don't feel safe. This is a stranger, and I don't feel safe around strangers. You know how when we were children, our parents do not talk to strangers, do not do anything, just stay away from strangers. So we carry that trait along with us. And when we come in contact with people, the first thing that we do is start judging them so that we can find a sense of safety within their presence. That is the wrong thing to do. You want your sense of safety to come from within. If you are depending on anything to come outside of you, you're headed to be set up to be in a prison, because you're going to need that particular thing to conform in a particular way so that you can keep your stability. And that is not right. We are too grand. We are too great. We are too brilliant. We are too infinite. We are too, you can't even come up with a word that could explain the magnitude of who we are, to explain how amazing we are. And so to think that you need to lean upon another when you are the source, you are the source of all things. So you don't need another person to conform or do a certain thing so that you could be or feel a certain way. You are the governor of your own being, of your own body, and you get to choose how you show up in every right now moment. You get to choose how you respond to reality in every right now moment. So every time you start to judge a person, tell your inner child, you're safe. You're safe. There's a higher power that is protecting you right now. This person is connected to the same source of energy. You are not separate from that person. There's no need to be afraid. You can be you, and you can do what you need to do. So the next time you are beginning to judge yourself or anyone else, remember to soothe that inner child. And in a moment, the judgment will completely stop, because there's no need to. You're not afraid. You don't need anybody to do anything or be anything or do anything to make you feel whole or safe. So I just wanted to jump on to share that awareness, to bring forth the wisdom that will assist you guys in releasing judgment and this inner critic. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a divine being. Nobody can take that away from you. Absolutely nobody. Not what you have done and not what you are going to do. That is all that I have for you beautiful souls out there. Until next time, peace. Love you guys.